How you guys doing?
Yeah.
I'll take that compliment as the best hair. Hold on. I have OCD too. Alright, so my name is Joe Bagg, and that's B-A-G-G, and I did get made fun of a lot while I was growing up with that last name. They started out kind of cute while I was growing up. They started out, as trash bag or paper bag. They got a little bad. They got worse. They did garbage bag, douche bag, scumbag. I just know in the next, 50 years, my nickname will soon be Colostomy. But it's not that bad at all. Like my sister got it way worse. Like her name is Tiffany, so her nickname is Teabag. Yes, I'm apparently everyone knows what a tea bag is when you put your balls in a lady's mouth.
Yeah.
Usually a little longer than that, but not for me. I mean, gay guys can put their balls in each other's mouths too, but it's called an Earl Grey tea bag. And because if you rearrange Earl Grey, it spells out real gay. Gay people, I don't mind. I don't mind gay people. Like I have a gay roommate. Nah, I found out that we have so many similarities. Like we use the same body wash, same razor, same hair products. We wear the same clothes practically, and just one big difference is that she gets way more pussy than I do. So it is February. In this February, we are lucky to have a leap day, and I find it grand that we have leap day in February, Black History Month, because white people can't jump. I love black girls. I noticed there are none here, but so this will make this joke way easier. I love them a lot. Like when I was 15. My virginity was stolen by this black girl, and my watch, and my bicycle. I have trouble picking up girls sometimes, unless they're really fucking wasted. But which I'm gonna pick up some of you tonight. But I was at this bar one time, and this girl was sitting at the corner of the bar. It was a bar like this. And I sat right there, and she was right there, and I was just getting a drink, and then we started talking. We're hitting off really well, which doesn't fucking happen for me. It's just the things that come out of my mouth when my first. I'm like, whoa, what are the chances of me spitting your asshole, mate? That's the first pickup line that comes in my mouth, but not then. That night it was, hello, how are you? And like we were hitting off really well, and towards the end of the night, like, hey, would you like to come back to my place? I'm right down the road, and I got a bottle of wine. Yeah, we'll have a good time. She was like, yeah, I'd really like that. And I was like, fucking sweet in my head. And she's like, I'm just going to go to the bathroom, and we'll go. I'm like, all right, sounds good. And she stood up, and I go, oh my God, you're a fucking midget. And she was. She was fucking this big. I couldn't fucking tell for 2 hours. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so fucking cute. I'll be over here. And she just waddled down to the bathroom, right down that Yellow Brick Road. And I didn't see her. Like she walked in the chocolate factory. I don't even know what the hell she was doing there. But like I waited for like 15 minutes. I'm like where? Like is she gonna come out? Just like this, fucking. What's your creepy guy? And she never did. And this bar was a hole in the wall. She snuck out of it. But sometimes, I've dated around a lot, and not that much. I dated around a lot for like someone like 16, but I'm 28. But I was in bed with this girl, and we're just laying there, and she's like, "Hey Joe, how many women have you slept with?" And I was like, "Fuck." I go, do hookers count as people? course they count as people, they count as 1,000 each. And I go, 32,007? Never saw her again. I had a busy day last week. I went to the doctor's to go get some blood tests done. And I go into the doctor's office and the nurse brings me in the back and she is hot. And like, I hate that she's so fucking hot because nurses on television and movies, they're portrayed as hot. But my mom's a nurse. I don't want to portray nurses as hot. Like I know what she did. Like she had bedpans with she had urine and feces and blood and it's all over the place. And then she'd go to work. And I don't even know what she did there. But so I got my blood taken. And then right after that, I had to go drop off my car and get some tests done. So I get a ride to work. And a couple of days later, I get a phone call. And pick up the phone. I can barely hear. Mr. Bagg? I go, yeah, this is Mr. Bagg. And I just want to let you know that your test results came back positive. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Is this my fucking doctor or is this my mechanic? And then I don't say that out loud, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay. And then they're like, your undercarriage is leaking? I'm like, this is my fucking doctor or is this my mechanic? I'm like, that's why I went to the doctor. And he's like, it looks like you blew a tranny. I'm like, how the fuck does my doctor know that? It turns out it was my mechanic. My doctor called me later on and he told me I had the clap. So I was happy about that, but he said, you have the clap so bad, Mr. Bagg, we're going to rename it Standing Ovation. I set this job and my boss, like first couple of days, he come up to me and he starts dancing. I'm like, all right. So I started dancing next to him after a couple of days. I get pulled into the HR, the Human Resources office, and they're like, Joe, can you stop mocking your boss, Mike? I'm like, I'm not mocking him. Like, what do you mean? Like, he has Parkinson's. So, I have a new roommate, like I told you before, but I have a new apartment, which came with the new roommate. But this new apartment it's way better. I'm on the second floor, which is fucking prime real estate, because my old one, it was on the first floor, and that wasn't so much a problem. The problem was my shower had a window in it, and I love the shower with the window open. And my neighbors would always complain about me showering with the window open because I'm freely cleaning myself, and I fucking hated living next to elementary school. I'm just kidding. It was junior high school. You guys remember when you guys were in junior high and you play like 7 Minutes in Heaven? No one did?
Yeah.
Oh, at least some of you did. You two together. But, I play a game now too. It's kind of like 7 Minutes in Heaven, but I call it 3 Minutes of Disappointment. I always win that game. Always win it. The first joke I ever remember telling my dad, we were walking around the mall, and I was 6 years old, and we're walking by Victoria's Secret, and I go, Dad, I know what Victoria's Secret is. He looks at me, and he looks puzzled, like, what is this 6-year-old kid going to say about this lingerie place? He goes, what's Victoria's Secret? And I go, her real name's Victor. So I'm at this bar down the street, same place I met that midget, and I'm just sitting there, and there's a pool table, pretty much this distance of this pool table right here, and there's a girl, and she's bent over, taking a shot, and she has the best tattoo I've ever seen in my life, and it said, doggy style. I'm like, that's fucking awesome, right? I gotta talk to this girl, but I was thinking, why why would it stop there? I'm like, why wouldn't she get like pearl necklace right here? My sister's nickname right here. Too drunken on your period right here. All right, thanks guys.